with her.
Hello everyone, it's movie time, so get your popcorn and let's get right into it. In a film industry driven by massive blockbusters, there's a genre of science fiction movies that occasionally go unnoticed regardless of their exceptional quality. As 2025 moves on, it's time to shed earned attention upon these hidden gems that transcend us to strange realms where the universe's limits fade and possibilities bloom. So let's look at some of the best sci-fi films that you might have missed. Now let's start the video. Number 8. In the Shadow of the Moon.
She gets torn apart by a train, and 9 years later, she's back.
She is priority number 1 for all law enforcement agencies.
You have to stop chasing me. I'm doing all this for a reason.
It is a 2019 sci-fi thriller film directed by Jim Mickle. The movie centers on a string of enigmatic killings that happen once every 9 years. The story commences in 1988 when Officer Thomas Lockhart finds a female accused who exhibits odd signs until dying unexpectedly. Similar killings happen every 9 years that follow, while Lockhart's concern begins to negatively impact his professional and personal life. He continues to investigate the case and believes that the killings are connected to a top-secret time-traveling secret program. The story develops as Lockhart fights against time to prevent another series of killings and find the truth about the mystery. Some people might find the story twists and turns difficult to follow. However, the clever plot, mystery, and suspense keep viewers interested as it unfolds across various eras. Number 7. Men in Black International.
Time to prove yourself, Agent M. We may have a problem in London.
Welcome to MIB.
Move it or lose it!
You will be with Agent H, one of the best ever to wear this suit.
It is a 2019 sci-fi action comedy film directed by F. Gary Gary. It is a standalone follow-up that takes place in the same setting as the previous Men in Black films and is the 4th movie in the franchise. The movie centers on Tessa Thompson's character Molly Wright, a rookie agent assigned to the Men in Black London office to receive training. There, she joins forces with Chris Hemsworth's character Henry, a top agent in the UK branch. Together, they look into a string of extraterrestrial attacks that send them on a global search to find a mole inside the MIB agency. Along the way, they discover startling truths about their organization and have to deal with betrayals and imminent danger that might wipe out life as they know it. The movie expands the Men in Black franchise world and has the trademark mix of comic relief, action, and science fiction aspects that made the first movies popular. This one will please moviegoers seeking an entertaining cinematic experience. Number 6. Sea Fever.
Something's wrong.
What is that?
It is a 2019 science fiction horror film directed by Nisa Hardiman. The film centers on Siobhan, a student studying marine science who amid the course of her studies volunteers as a member of a fishing trawler team. While they cruise into the undiscovered seas off the shores of Ireland, the crew comes across a dangerous and strange organism that affects their ship and endangers their lives. As differences increase among those on board and supplies run low, Siobhan has to conquer her own concerns and gain confidence of her companion mariners in order to craft a strategy to stop the virus's spreading and preserve their safety. The film maintains its suspenseful mood throughout the narrative, drawing spectators into a confined, suspenseful nautical horror. The movie does a fantastic job of creating a sense of unease and loneliness on the fishing ship, which keeps viewers on top of their seats until the very end. Number 5. Ready Player One.
Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the oasis itself.
It is a sci-fi action film based on Ernest Cline's book of the same name. The story begins in 2045, a time of extreme poverty, overcrowding, and pollution. Many humans enter the oasis, an enormous augmented reality world built by the strange inventor James Halliday as a means of escaping their depressing surroundings. After his passing, Halliday discloses that he placed a special gift in the oasis that will grant its finder access to an online world of vast riches. The primary character of the story is Wade Watts, a gamer who sets out to figure out Halliday's riddles and obstacles after becoming fixated on discovering the clue. However, his journey presents them with formidable obstacles and pits him against the evil organization IOI, headed by the merciless Nolan Sorrento, who wants to take over the Oasis for financial gain. All things considered, it is a breathtakingly spectacular adventure, with hidden hints inserted from well-known films, video games, and songs. The film finds a balance between spectacular adventure and heartbreaking scenes of love and friendship. The action-packed sequence and the visual effects are stunning, taking viewers into an eye-catching and lifelike digital universe. Number 4. Oxygen.
Je suis Milo, votre médicale interface de liaison opérateur.
It is a 2021 science fiction survival thriller film directed by Alexandre Aja. The story revolves around Elizabeth, who awakens in a technologically advanced hibernation capsule with no memories and dangerously depleting oxygen reserves. Stuck within a capsule, she has to be dependent on the artificial intelligence system, Milo, to help her understand what's happening. As Elizabeth interacts with Milo and an attempt to locate methods for getting out of the pod, she discovers that her breathing oxygen level is extremely limited, meaning she has just a little time to make it out before suffocating to death. Suffering from anxiety and growing despair, she tries the pod's interaction features to connect to the world outside and discovers a startling truth about her dire situation that compels her to put together her cleverness and the pod's limited assets to figure out how to stay alive. The movie deftly creates tension while revealing a number of startling mysteries and revelations that you won't see coming, and tells a fascinating story, making a must-see for fans of sci-fi and psychological thrillers. Number 3. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I'm not your husband. I'm another version of him from another universe. I'm here because we need your help.
Very busy today. No time to help you.
It is a 2022 sci-fi thriller drama film directed by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Shiner. The narrative centers on Chinese-American lady who is having a hard time managing her collapsing laundry store and her tense family relationships. Unexpectedly, Evelyn finds herself in a multiverse odyssey while attending an uncomfortable IRS inspection review. Assisted by a different version of her spouse Waymont, she soon realizes that she holds the key to prevent a catastrophic force that threatens the multiverse. Throughout her journey across strange and frequently humorous parallel universes, Evelyn meets several incarnations of herself, each possessing abilities and perspectives. Along the journey, she meets a villain who is fed up with the multiverse and wants to wipe out everything. The story expertly combines science fiction, humor, drama, and action elements, leaving a lasting effect. This one is a must-see science fiction film from the past few years. Number 2. Alita, Battle Angel.
It's a harsh world down here.
You gotta be willing to do what it takes.
Alita, run!
It is a 2019 cyberpunk action film based on Yukito Kishiro's manga series, Battle Angel Alita. The narrative takes place in the 26th century, where the rich and powerful reside on the flying city of Zalem, while the poor people live in the enormous Iron City scrapyard. The narrative starts with cybernetics expert Dr. Dyson finding the remains of a female android in the trash, rebuilding her and naming her Alita. Meanwhile, Alita does not remember her background, and as she makes her way through the perilous neighborhoods of Iron City, she becomes caught up in the destructive underworld game of Motorball. As shards of her enigmatic history starts to come to light, Alita is driven to discover everything about her origins and identity. Throughout her journey, she comes across formidable entities and lethal cyber killers that aim to enslave or eliminate for their personal gain. Rosa Salazar gives a spectacular performance, and all things considered, the movie is a success in both aesthetics and content, providing an engrossing viewing pleasure that will capture both science fiction and cyberpunk lovers. Number 1. Anon.
She makes her living covering up secrets. She's a master editor who can erase the unwanted act in the record.
Most of all, she erases herself.
And now her clients are getting erased.
It is a 2018 sci-fi thriller film directed by Andrew Nicole. The film plays out in the near future in which privacy has been eradicated due to advance in technology. Every person in the world has chips in their retinas, which record everything they see. Meanwhile, since everything is watched over, crime has been totally eliminated. The storyline centers on Sal Freiland, a restless investigator who looks into a string of killings carried out by an enigmatic hacker referred to only as the Girl, who removes its digital trail, rendering the person essentially undetectable. As Freiland investigates the case more, his obsession with learning the Girl's identity and motivations grows, and he learns the risks of monitoring society he once accepted. The film's strong tone is complemented by a scary suspense scenario that raises important questions about the risks of compromising privacy for protection. With its slick aesthetic and engrossing plot, Anon provides a terrifying look into a future that is worth watching. That's it for today. Please subscribe to our channel to see more videos about movies and series suggestions.